Okay, guys, here's another Gothic girl story for you. Harley and her toxic ways. Okay, well, she's been asked to go to the movies with this guy, you know, that she just wants to be friends with. And he's asked her, and she, kindly says no, that she doesn't want to go because she doesn't want to lead him on. He even said, okay, we could just be friends, blah blah blah, And Harley was going to just say no thank you, and stay home that night because she was going to not be around her friends because he was. And then she finds out, that she's not going to go, but he is asking another girl that she knows. And of course, in the toxic mind of a tortured soul, it's like, oh, he could not choose somebody over Harley, blah blah blah, She's always got to outshine people, is what she feels like. So she decides, oh, she's gonna go. And that, she never said that it wasn't a date or anything like that, but oh gosh. When she decided that she was going, he paid for her ticket and he paid for the other girl because he had already said, that he was going to take the other girl. But then as soon as Harley decides that she was going to go, he basically said, oh, I'm going, you're going to go with me, type thing. And of course Harley's like, that's exactly what she wanted, was to be chosen. But it was not right for her to do that to the other girl. But he did. He paid for both of their tickets. And, he offered to buy them whatever. And that night got really rowdy after the movie and all that. Because after the movie they went to his house and started drinking. Well, another guy had come over, or he had invited another guy, and this guy Harley knew was a freaking player, and she was like, oh my gosh, yeah, if she could just twist his buttons. Because he was bragging about a lizard being on his private area. And Holly's like, what in the hell? Why would you tell somebody that? So Harley's nickname that she gave him was Lizard Lick. And Lizard Lick started pretty much flirting with Harley, and the other guy was not liking this at all. He's like, this is my girl, you leave her the hell alone. Don't touch her, don't talk to her. And that's when Harley pulls him aside and says she's not his property. She can talk to whoever she wants to, and that he is not to act like that. And of course he gets mad. But she shouldn't have went on the movie date anyway. She shouldn't have done that, because she gave him hope that, okay, well, she actually likes him like that, and she's already been upfront with him that she's not ready for a relationship, she's not ready to do any of that. And he, I don't feel like he could accept the rejection. That was the only thing. It had nothing to do with Harley. There was something else going on in his brain. And they were, of course, drinking and all of that. And Harley and him slept in the same bed anyway, all the time. He never touched her. He tried to cuddle her and all that, but he wouldn't touch her. And, okay, they were gonna go to bed, and, he had passed out on the bathroom floor. Because, Harley was looking out for him. Harley was concerned. And so she went and checked on him. He was laying in the bathroom floor and he was passed out. Well, Harley went and, there was a bed next to the bathroom, so she slept in the bed so she could keep an eye on him. Well, when he woke up, Harley did not sleep. Like, she was just, dozing on and off. It was early freaking morning. Everybody's pretty much sound asleep. And Harley begins to laugh because the guy is, just wiping his mouth. And his head slobbered everywhere. And she's sitting there looking at him. And she's laughing. But she's not laughing at him like he's pathetic or something. Because she loves the guy. Like, that's one of her friends. Like, he is, all of that. He's protected her and all that. And looked out for her. But, she's laughing because he has fuzz all in his eyebrows. And, of course, Harley thinks everything's funny. Well, he gets upset and he's like whining. He's like, I'm passed out on my mom's dirty clothes or something. I don't know. And Harley's like, what is wrong with you? Because he had mixed all kind of alcohol that night and other things, I think. And he just gets so mad. And I forget what he says to her. He just gets up and like Harley tries to go after him. And he's like, no, don't fucking touch me and blah, blah, blah. And he throws a storage container at her. And he's like, I want you to be my girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. And like, she says, no, I can't do this. But Harley, kept feeling like, oh, this is why you shouldn't have went on the movie date and let him have the other date. But she didn't like competition. She didn't like the replacement thing. And that's exactly what her ex did. So, but that's why she went along. And she still, like, she wanted to be friends with him. Like, he was a really, really good friend. And she was just not in the mindset to have a relationship. Like, she would have hurt him even more than what he was, as he was already tortured. And she just could not do that to him because he was too good of a person to do that to. And he destroys his truck that night. Like, broke his rearview mirror off, broke a bunch of stuff, and like trashed the whole house. And Harley doesn't know how to react to the situation. She's like, do I still be friends with him? Do I just leave him alone? Do I just, drop off the face of the earth? Don't talk to him anymore, block him, whatever. But she did decide that she wasn't going to hang out with him anymore, like, after that. And she didn't for a long, long time. Until, like, he actually knew that she was not going to be in that relationship that he wanted her to be in, because she was not going to be forced and backed into a corner to do something she just didn't. Because if she's in a relationship, she has to be completely faithful to him, and she couldn't do that at the time. And that's the rest of that story.